Good morning, boys and girls. It's Miss Janet. And this week we are celebrating Easter. During Easter season, we like to decorate our homes with the gorgeous, fragrant white blooms we call Easter lilies, often referred to as white-robed apostles of hope. Their color symbolizes the purity of Christ, who was free from sin. Does anybody know what sin is? Yes. Sin is disobeying or saying mean things or doing things we know we shouldn't do. Very good. Now, the trumpet shape of the Easter lily represents the trumpet sounding the message that Jesus has risen. If you remember, Jesus died on the cross for our sins, and then he rose 3 days later. And the nature in which lilies grow is symbolic of the resurrection as well. Thus, lilies represent the rebirth and hope, just as the resurrection does in the Christian faith. Okay? So, what you're going to do is, what you need is some white construction paper, some tape, a pencil, scissors, a marker, a yellow and a green pipe cleaner for each flower you're going to make. Okay? So you're going to trace your hand on the white paper. Trace it out. Then you're going to take your scissors and practice your cutting skills. Remember, thumbs up to God and hold your paper out. Okay? So you're going to cut around your handprint, which I've already done. And then you are going to take your handprint, and with the thumb part, you're going to roll it inwards. Okay? You're going to roll it until you make a point. And then you're going to take your tape and tape your flower down. Okay? So tape that down. So it should look like this. See that little point down there? All right? Now you're going to take your marker and you're going to roll your fingers down to get that curvature of the flower. Okay? So roll each one of those down. And you can adjust all this as you go. Okay? So roll it down. So it should look like this. See that? Okay, now you're going to take your yellow pipe cleaner. And for kids, it says to use a 6-inch pipe cleaner. But you're going to fold it in half, like that. Okay? Then you're going to take one half and you're going to bend it down like this, so it kind of looks like a petal. Okay? Fold it down just a little extra so it's hanging over a little. Can you see that? All right, now you're going to take your green pipe cleaner and you're going to put a little hook in it like this. Okay? Now, take your green pipe cleaner and stick it right through there. See how it's hanging? And then take your petal part and kind of poke it underneath there, underneath the green hook. Okay? And then you're going to twist the green pipe cleaner so that it connects. And I'll hold it. All right? So it should look like this. Very good. Now, flatten this little petal looking thing so it looks like that. All right? Take this long piece and you're going to wrap it around the other piece. Like that. Okay? That will give you the center of your flower. Oops. Dropped it. So now, take the pipe cleaner and stick it through the flower. Okay? So it should look like this. You see that? Very good. Now, I have already made 2 other ones. So I have kind of made like a little bouquet of lilies. I'm going to take some string, and if you have some string you can do this too, or you can just stick it in a little vase and cut a little piece of string off, a little ribbon, and I'm going to tie a bow in it. Maybe. There, got it. Not very pretty, but you can tie a little bow around it. Or like I said, you can take a vase and stick it in a vase. So they would be. You can bend the pipe cleaners to where they fit. You can put them in a little vase. Now I like to take some perfume and kind of spray on there to give them a little smell. Okay, so that's one little craft I have for you. The next one is a cross. Okay, so you're going to need 2 8-inch paper plates, and then you're going to need some paint and a paintbrush and a hole puncher. Let's see. Oh, yes. You're going to need some scissors and some glue, which I need to get. Okay, so once you have your paint, your glue, your paintbrush, your hole puncher, your scissors, your pencil, your crayon, you're going to need a pattern of a cross. So you can cut one out on your own, and it needs to be 3 1/4 inches wide by 4 3/4 long. Okay? So you can have your parents go online and get a cross on there and copy it off for you, or you can cut your own cross out and decorate it. Okay? So I have my cross pattern right here. So I'm going to color my cross. Color it real quick like. Color my cross. Okay, and then I'm going to cut my cross out. Now on my cross, it has a little saying. And the saying is, take up his cross and follow me. And that's in the book of Matthew. So take up his cross and follow me. Jesus said to his disciples, if anyone would come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross and follow me. Okay? Oops. So we'll cut out the cross. And once the cross is cut out, we are going to glue it right into the center of our paper plate here, okay? On the front side of the paper plate. I'm just gonna tape mine down for now. So put some glue on and tape it down into the center, okay? So like that. Now, you're going to take the back side of the plate, the side that would be on the table. So the side that you eat on would go down onto the table. You're going to take your paint and put it on your plate. I don't know if you can see that. And then you're going to paint your paper plate. Be sure and get all these ridges up in here. You just kind of have to go back and forth. Okay. Get all those ridges and paint your plate. We'll do it real quick like. Almost there. So paint it. Got a little more down here on the bottom that I need to get. So you're going to paint your plate all up. All right? And then you're going to, once it's dry, you're going to put your hand on there, and you're going to trace your handprint onto this piece of paper. But you're going to keep it together like this, okay? So center it on the plate, and then trace around your handprint. Then, once it is dry and your handprint is done, you're going to cut out your handprint, and you're going to glue the front piece to this piece, okay? So it'll look like this, only actually it would look like this, okay? So you have your handprint cut out and you glue it down, and then you add your ribbon and you can hang it up. Now on your cross, you can decorate it with jewels. You can decorate it with construction paper. Tear some pieces off and put it on there. You can do tissue paper. You can color it any way you want, or decorate your cross any way you want. You can also put your favorite Bible verse on there if you'd like. And then you just hang it up. Okay? Hope you all have a wonderful Easter, and we'll see you again. Take care. Bye.